The most elegant woman I have ever seen in my life did not walk into that room trying to impress anyone. She simply walked in, and everything stopped. She was 63 years old. Her outfit was not new. Her bag was not trending. She had not spent hours getting ready that morning. But every single person in that room turned to look at her and kept looking. She taught me something that day that I have never forgotten, something I now want to share with every woman watching Ebony Aura. After 50, elegance is not about effort. It is not about spending more. It is not about chasing trends designed for women half your age. It is about knowing 8 specific things. 8 things that most women were never told. 8 things that change how you dress, how you carry yourself, and how the world receives you the moment you walk through a door. And today, I am giving you all 8. But before we get into it, I need you to hear this clearly. Looking elegant every single day is not complicated. It does not require a wardrobe full of expensive pieces. It does not require a stylist or a Pinterest board or a complete closet overhaul. What it requires is knowledge, intentional, specific, powerful knowledge about what actually works for a woman like you, a grown woman, a woman with taste, with history, with presence. And here is my promise to you. If you stay with me through this entire video and apply even half of what I share today, someone in your life will stop you. A friend, a sister, a woman at church, maybe even a complete stranger in the grocery store. And they will say, with genuine wonder in their eyes, "What is different about you? You look absolutely incredible." That moment is coming. I have seen it happen too many times to doubt it. So let us begin. Number 1, the high-low rule, the most modern way to dress right now. Here's something the fashion world figured out a long time ago, but never properly explained to the rest of us. The most elegant women in any room are not wearing everything expensive. They are not matching every piece perfectly. They are doing something much more interesting. They are pairing something elevated with something deliberately relaxed. One high piece, one low piece, and the contrast between the two is where the magic happens. This is called the high-low rule, and it is the secret behind every outfit that makes people think you have a personal stylist on speed dial. Remember when Michelle Obama wore a simple cardigan with a custom silk skirt on national television? The contrast was so perfectly considered that it stopped the fashion world cold. That is exactly the energy we are going for. Think about a silk slip skirt in a deep wine color paired with a chunky knit sweater on top. Or razor-sharp tailored trousers worn with a premium sweatshirt draped softly off one shoulder and cognac flats underneath. One piece formal, one piece relaxed. Let them speak to each other. That tension between structure and ease, between polished and relaxed, is where real modern elegance lives. It reads as effortless because it looks uncontrived, like you got dressed without overthinking it. And that, for a woman with genuine style, is the highest compliment there is. Try it once and watch how people respond to you differently. Number 2, the Garson effect. Borrowing from menswear to become more fully yourself. Some of the most feminine, most sophisticated women I have ever admired do not dress in overtly feminine clothes. They borrow from menswear deliberately, and the result is something that florals and ruffles can almost never achieve on their own: authority. Think about the women you know who have a truly iconic personal style, the ones whose fashion choices feel like a statement, not just an outfit. More often than not, there is something in their wardrobe that came from the men's side of the store. A structured blazer, a crisp Oxford shirt, sharp tailored trousers with a clean, unbroken line from waist to floor. That energy reads as deeply sophisticated because it is rare, because it is chosen with intention. For us, as Black women over 50, in a world that has spent decades telling us to be smaller, softer, easier to overlook, choosing a menswear-influenced piece is quietly radical. It says without saying a word that you dress for yourself, that your style answers to no one. An Oxford shirt half tucked into wide-leg trousers, an oversized blazer with the sleeves pushed up, worn over straight, dark jeans, a pair of classic, heavy-soled loafers that ground the whole look. Done. You will not look mannish. You will look like a woman who knows exactly who she is. And that, always, is the most magnetic thing a woman can be. If this is speaking to you right now, I want you to do two things. Hit subscribe so you never miss what we are building here at Ebony Aura, and drop a comment below telling me which of these first two you are trying first, the high-low combination or the Garson effect. I read every single comment, every one, and your words genuinely keep this channel going. Number 3, signature optical frames, the most underestimated accessory on your face. I need you to stop thinking of your glasses as a medical device. Right now, from this moment forward, your glasses are your most powerful facial accessory, full stop. Think about the most visually arresting women you know, the ones with a signature look so strong it is almost architectural. Chances are the frames on their face are a major part of what you remember, because what frames your face frames your entire story. What you put on your face every single morning has the power to define your whole look before anyone even notices your outfit. And most women are completely wasting this opportunity. Frameless glasses, thin wire frames, small rimless lenses, these are designed to disappear, to be invisible, and they succeed. But you do not want to be invisible. You want to be noticed. You want to be remembered. So here's what you do instead. You choose frames that are architectural, thick acetate frames in tortoiseshell, deep brown, rich black, or even a bold burgundy. Geometric shapes, wide square frames, strong oversized silhouettes that don't just sit on your face, but compose it. They give your features structure and drama. They communicate taste. They say that you are a woman with a point of view so developed that you turned your prescription lenses into a statement. And here's something I want every Black woman watching to hear clearly. Bold, dark frames against warm brown or deep ebony skin create a graphic contrast that is genuinely striking. The visual impact is stunning, not subtle, stunning. And here's the bonus that no one talks about. A great pair of statement frames reduces how much makeup you need by almost half. The glasses do the heavy lifting. You just show up. Number 4. Unexpected color combinations, the visual signature of a woman with real vision. Let me be honest with you about something. Playing it safe with color after 50 is the fastest way to look forgettable. All black, all navy, all beige, head to toe in one safe, neutral tone. I understand the appeal. It feels pulled together. It feels controlled. But I want you to hear this with love. Those are choices made from fear, not from style. The women who truly turn heads in real life, the ones who get stopped in parking lots, at the farmer's market, after Sunday service, those women are almost never wearing the safe choice. They are wearing something unexpected, something that makes the brain do a double take. And here is why that works on a neurological level. When you wear an unexpected color combination, the brain cannot categorize you quickly. It has to slow down. It has to look again. And that second look, that is what people mean when they say a woman stops traffic. You do not need to dress in neon from head to toe. You just need one unexpected note that refuses to follow the rules. A head-to-toe camel look with one single pop of deep violet in a scarf. Just one note, not all over. A khaki green trouser with a sophisticated cobalt blue sweater. Colors that have no business being near each other on paper until you see them together and suddenly nothing else makes sense. And for us specifically, for women with deep, rich skin tones, unexpected color combinations are even more powerful than they are for anyone else. Our skin acts as a warm, grounding anchor that lets almost any color pop with extraordinary richness. We have an advantage that not every woman has. It is time we used it deliberately, fearlessly. One unexpected color note added to an otherwise simple outfit can make you look a decade younger and 100 times more memorable. That is not an exaggeration. That is color theory working in your favor. Number 5. Daytime metallics, wearing the light before the sun goes down. Who decided that metallics belong only at night? Who made that rule? Because I have been paying attention to style for a long time now, and I will tell you clearly, that rule was never meant for a woman like you. The most exciting, most visually arresting women I know wear metallics at noon, at brunch, at the farmer's market on a Saturday morning, and the effect is nothing short of spectacular. But there is a right way and a wrong way to do this. Wrong is a full sequin dress at a daytime event. That is too much. That is not what we are doing. What we are talking about is one metallic note placed deliberately into an otherwise grounded outfit. Silver leather ballet flats or classic loafers with straight dark jeans and a clean white shirt. From the ankle up, you are dressed like everyone else. Then the eye drops to your fate and everything shifts. Or a metallic bronze blouse worn underneath a matte camel coat with clean trousers. The coat provides structure. The metallic underneath catches light whenever you move. Every time that coat opens, it is like you are carrying a quiet glow with you wherever you go. Now, for women with deeper skin tones, gold and bronze metallics are not just beautiful, they are luminous in a way that is almost difficult to describe. Your skin warms up the metal warms up your skin. The two together create a richness that has nothing to do with price and everything to do with understanding how light works. Wear the light in the daytime. It was always meant for you. Number 6. The Slouchy oversized leather bag, quiet luxury you can feel from across the room. I want you to imagine two women walking into the same restaurant. The first woman is carrying a stiff, logo-covered structured bag with heavy gold hardware, rigid, branded, visible from across the room. The second woman has a soft, oversized leather hobo bag in buttery cognac draped over her shoulder. No logo, no rigid structure, just rich, supple leather that moves the way truly expensive leather moves. Which woman looks more expensive? You already know the answer. The stiff logo bag says, I want you to know I can afford this brand. The soft leather bag says, I know quality when I touch it, and I do not need anyone else to confirm that for me. That is the difference between making noise and making a statement, between new money and old quiet. This is what to look for in a bag like this. Leather that is soft enough to gently scrunch in your hand, a silhouette that is generous and oversized without rigid structure, a natural drape that creates those slightly lived-in folds when the bag rests against your body. No large hardware, no loud branding, colors that are rich and complex, cognac, caramel, chocolate, deep olive, aged burgundy. A bag like this transforms even the most basic outfit. Jeans and a white shirt with a great slouchy leather bag stop looking like a casual choice. They look like an intentional editorial decision, because when you are carrying that bag, you are the editorial. Number 7. Silver hair as your most powerful metallic accessory. I want to slow down here for a moment because this one goes deeper than clothes. Your silver hair is not something to fix. It's not something to cover. It's not a problem waiting for a solution. Your silver hair is a metallic accessory that most women in the world would pay for and cannot have. It is yours. And the women who truly understand this, who lean into it, who build their entire style around it deliberately, those women are some of the most visually powerful people in any room they walk into. Here is how to work with your silver intentionally. Your hair has a color story. Cool, icy silvers and whites pair beautifully with cool-tone metallics. Sterling silver jewelry, ice blue blouses, platinum accessories. They create a monochromatic metallic harmony from your head down that is genuinely extraordinary. For warmer silver tones with golden or cream undertones, pair with antique gold jewelry and warm neutrals, cream, oyster, champagne. The warmth in your silver will deepen and glow even more. And here is the master move, the one that separates a woman who simply has silver hair from a woman who has built a signature. Wear your silver with one bold, intentional color that reads as almost artistic against it. Deep cobalt, electric violet, rich terracotta. Your silver acts as a natural frame that makes every color placed beside it look more vivid, more considered, more powerful. You did not just let your hair go natural, you built a signature. You became a woman people describe to their friends later. You know, the one with the silver hair and that incredible coat? Who was that? That is not aging. That is arriving. Number 8, sculptural silhouettes. Dressing your body like it is a work of art. I saved this one for last because it is the one that requires the most courage, and because I genuinely believe it is the one that will make the biggest difference in how you feel when you get dressed in the morning. Here's something most style advice gets completely wrong. It tells women over 50 to hide, to minimize, to choose things that skim the body so nothing is too visible, to dress in ways that make you easier to overlook. And I want you to understand something right now. That advice is not about elegance. That advice is about disappearing. The most striking women I have ever admired were not women who hid themselves. They were women who treated their bodies as architecture, women who understood that clothing is not a disguise, it is a frame. A sculptor does not try to make a piece of marble look smaller. She works with its form, its weight, its presence. That is exactly what sculptural dressing does for you. Asymmetric tunics that fall in unexpected angles, cocoon-shaped coats that wrap your body like a considered statement, oversized shirts with a dramatic drape off one shoulder, wide, sweeping silhouettes that move with you like a second skin. These are not complicated pieces, but they position your body inside the clothing in a way that is artistic, intentional, utterly impossible to ignore. When you walk into a room wearing a cocoon coat in caramel or a fluid asymmetric tunic in ivory, people do not see your age. They see your presence. They see a woman who is not trying to fit into a category, a woman who has become her own category entirely. That is what sculptural dressing does. It does not follow the body, it frames it. And there's a profound difference between a woman who is simply dressed and a woman who is framed. At Ebony Aura, we believe you deserve to be framed. 8 things. That's all it takes. No designer name required, no fortune to spend, no permission needed from anyone. Just intention, knowledge, and the quiet, powerful decision to walk into every single room like you belong at the very front of it. Because you do. You always have. Now I want to hear from you. Open that closet with fresh eyes this week and tell me in the comments which one of these 8 are you starting with today. Are you going high-low? Are you picking up those statement frames? Are you finally letting your silver hair lead the way? Tell me, I am here, I am listening. And if this video gave you something today, a new idea, a fresh perspective, even one moment where you saw yourself a little more clearly, please share it with a woman in your life who needs to hear it, because that is what Ebony Aura is for. We lift as we rise. I will see you in the next one.